What is said about them is much the same. Yet what Patrick Ewing and Shaquille O'Neal here is dramatically different. Chicago going on to the NBA Finals. While for the New York Knicks, the season has concluded. How haunted is Patrick Ewing by those words? When the Knicks made him the first pick in the 1985 draft, many assumed it would only be a matter of time before this dominant center brought his team back to championship glory. 8 seasons have passed. No batters have yet been hung. Ewing's Knicks may be running out of time. When the Magic made Shaquille O'Neal the first pick in the 1992 draft, it brought more than respectability to the 3-year-old franchise. The Shaq became a phenomenon. What contrast could be more stark? Shaq is 21, exuding youth and strength on the court with apparent joy. His chances for a championship seem as endless as all the seasons he has yet to play. Ewing is 31, quiet and private, perhaps feeling some desperation that his chances for a title are fleeting. Today, the spotlight and the burden are on these men.
This is the NBA on NBC. Today, it's the Orlando Magic versus the New York Knicks.
Both teams want to get after each other.
And Charles Oakley of the Knicks controls the tip. Charles Smith gets inside. And the Magic nothing.
And you would expect some stagnant offense by this particular group for the Magic right now. They haven't played together that much, probably not even in practice.
Had trouble finding someone. Not doing it off the dribble against Oakley and is able to score. Beautiful move. Starks with a hesitation dribble, and he is fouled. Days and a good portion on the road. Charles Smith changed his mind. Here is Patrick Ewing. The next 5, and the Magic 2. Move the backboard on Charles. Starks pass broken up. Ewing takes the Starks.
And no mistake on that outlet pass as Patrick Ewing hit John Starks.
Here's O'Neal. Rebound Oakley. Starks is pulling down and could handle the pass, so Hardaway's in. The miscue hurting the Knicks.
He is a light and quick athlete.
Knicks lead 7-4. Ewing. You get the idea that Shaquille is not able to defend when Ewing goes outside as effectively as Brian Hill would like.
Basketball games, but early in the game, Patrick will get whatever he wants.
That's a force blocked by Anthony, stopping Hardaway. Oakley with the save, even on the steal, and another opportunistic move by the Magic. Ewing, yes. So the Knicks now lead 11-6.
Time made him at least a fadeaway on that. Pressure defense.
And the steal by Anderson. Anderson puts it down. And the Knicks now lead 11-8. Here's Starks, rejected by Shaquille O'Neal. We're coming up on 5 minutes left in this first quarter. And Hardaway is stopped. Ewing got a piece of it. Anthony Hardaway starting the point guard for the first time. Dennis Scott on the starting lineup. And Charles Smith extends to a 13-8 lead. 16 from the field. And Scott was stopped. Ewing getting a piece of it.
And also Greg Anthony.
Here's Scott, rejected by Smith. Charles Smith hears it from the crowd. 6. Hardaway. Anthony Hardaway using glass. Anthony with another good play and then fouled by Scott. Greg Anthony with a very strong start defensively.
To put the ball in the hands of your best players, and that's Patrick Ewing and John Stark, and let them create something.
Anthony Mason has just checked in. Able to hit, and he drew the foul. Greg Anthony has played well defensively in the early portion of this quarter. Ewing with the jump hook. And the Knicks now lead 19-10.
Defensive job on Shaquille O'Neal, pushing him out further than he likes to be. And of course, the double team's been very effective.
Hardaway hits from downtown. Got his offense recently. That is until the game the other night in Atlanta. And Hardaway is fouled. Foul by Starks.
And Patrick Ewing so far has done most of his damage with the perimeter jump shot. Here he gets good position in the lane. Little pump fake, may have shuffled his foot, but terrific touch inside there.
Opening quarter. Mason. The tip by Oakley. And the Knicks. Final seconds of the first quarter. Hardaway gets the roll. 1 second remaining in the quarter. And here's Hopper from midcourt. After one, here at the Garden, it's the New York Knicks 21 and the Orlando Magic 17. Patrick Ewing off to the fast start. 8 points for Ewing on 4 out of 5 from the field. We'll be back with more from New York's Madison Square Garden in a moment. A 17-year veteran of the NBA, 37 years old. Royal with a nice move. And the Knicks now lead 21-19. The room. Now Ewing puts the move on Rollins. Yes, Patrick Ewing has 10 points.
And Rollins brings in just a wealth of experience and knowledge and how to play these big people. No double team. He's going to go straight up and make Patrick take that shot. You really don't mind that kind of defense. Patrick had to make a difficult shot.
A half remaining in the second quarter, and the Knicks have a 6-point lead. Mason rejected by O'Neal, and Blackman just did beat the 24-second clock. Smith wrestled at 3. And let's see what the call is here from Ed Rush. Last couple of games.
And you got to wonder why the 6'10" Charles Smith is shooting them from there despite the good percentage.
Well, Scott Skiles. Hopper. Rebounded by Williams, and he is turned back by Shaquille O'Neal. Skiles with a nice change of pace. He was actually fouled twice by Kirk Williams on that drive. Court. Ewing, Mason, Oakley up front. Here is Anthony. Well, Greg Anthony.
Up a silly foul.
We're coming up on 5 minutes to go in the half. Skiles for 3. So Scott Skiles with his second from downtown. Bad pass. Here comes Skiles. 3-on-1. Behind the back to Royal. Skiles turning it around his waist to hit Donald Royal. And here's Starks. Yes. Well, that Skiles shot certainly appreciated by a man we saw at courtside a moment ago. Mason with a hard foul on Donald Royal. Bob Cousy, the Boston Celtic Hall of Famer, can certainly relate to this.
Bob has thrown a few in his day, but actually Scott Skiles going the other way, put it around with his left hand to the outside, and then whips it to Donald Royal here. Donald Royal runs the floor about as well as any player of his size as Bob Cousy looks on. I'm sure he liked that.
Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first half. Here's Skiles again for 3. Oh, Scott Skiles has taken over. Set up for Donald Royal, and he's led the Magic to the lead. Here's Charles Smith. It cuts it to a 37-34.
Every day in practice, he gives you everything he's got, and he'll do it as a starter or as a backup.
Oh, Skiles firing it high from the corner.
And maybe he'll get...
Ewing shooting. Patrick Ewing from the outside. Well, the question has been, is Anthony Hardaway ready to take over at point guard? What a move by Shaquille O'Neal. And it looked like he had some words for Patrick Ewing. Skiles has picked up his 3rd.
Shaquille O'Neal bumping into Patrick Ewing. A little help coming over there from John Starks, but he's just pushed him away as Shaq has that habit of looking at his defender after he scores.
And some words from Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be back in a moment. Mark them to this lead. Starks for Ewing. Yes. Patrick Ewing has 14 points. And Orlando leads by 3. Here's Jeff Turner. Jeff Turner. Oakley with the steal. Here's Smith. Ewing puts it down. Seconds of the half. That's Hardaway for 3. And Smith kept it away. So at the half, the Magic 43 and the Knicks 42.
And Patrick Ewing just being active on the offensive boards and no box out by Shaq. There it is again. Shaq taking a look at the basket. Patrick Ewing following the ball.
All right, Bob Costas coming up at our New York studios. We'll be back in a moment.
Good job there. Despite the fact that he missed it, at least he kept his eyes on the target and didn't watch the ball.
Oh, what a play by Hardaway. Getting to that loose ball and then saving it. Scott. O'Neal on the rebound. And he's fouled again. To get the release does not take much time at the line. And O'Neal comes over to block Starks. 4 rejections for Shaquille. Here is Scott. Yes.
Primarily at the defensive end and turn it into easy baskets going the other way.
Oakley. Yes. O'Neal hand check by Ewing. Good play by Anthony. Stripped him from behind. There's Anthony all the way. And draws the foul. Small cast on right now. And they're hoping that they'll be back following the All-Star break. That's a 3-point attempt. Dennis Scott.
He just lost it out, getting to where he's supposed to be.
Off the steal, Anderson beating Avent. Well, Anthony Avent gets inside. Orlando Magic. The Magic leading by 6. 3 minutes gone by in the third. Starks with a beautiful move. John Starks. Anthony passed on the jump shot. Was able to move in close. Knicks with 4 team fouls, and we're early third quarter. Hardaway swinging it. Yes, it counts. What a shot by Anthony Hardaway. And fouled by Ewing.
On the post up by Penny Hardaway, able to get inside and spin it off the glass against Greg Anthony, who put his hand up to say he committed the foul.
Pass that was off the mark. Shot clock is at 5. Here's Ewing with a drop step. Had to pitch it out. Smith. Yes. Charles Smith converts. And able to hustle back. Hardaway. Oh! Avent. Well, the Anthony Penny Hardaway show. They double up on O'Neal. Shot clock at 7. Nice spin. And he puts it home. And the foul. A block called on Oakley. What a move by Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, Charles Oakley, never one to be afraid to give up his body, as the beautiful spin move against Ewing. And Charles Oakley standing there and waiting. Felt he took the charge, but it's going to go against him as Shaq will get a chance to complete the 3-point play.
Shaq rescued by Anthony. Sets up for the 3. Rebound Oakley. A one-hand rebound. Draws the foul. What a play by Charles Oakley. Here's Ewing wide open. The Knicks lead 61-59 for
The Knicks, everything they can in the little thing department and in the big one.
Off the steal, Anderson 3-on-2 for Hardaway, and he's fouled by Anthony. The basket will not count. Now, that was a 3-point attempt. And Mason has a 3-on-1. Starks. Pass off the mark, but Oakley able to recover because Turner overran the play.
Nobody helped him in transition defense.
Oh, Anthony had that pass diagnosed. Knicks with the ball. 3-point lead. Beautiful pass from Anthony. Oakley not able to hit. Oakley claiming he was put. Orlando's missed its last 6 shots. Hardaway on a steal. Shovels it. That's called serving one up by Anthony Hardaway. 50 seconds to go, third quarter. Drop step move by Ewing. Ball down. very friendly rim for Patrick Ewing. Midcourt. Anderson looks to go all the way. Tried the reverse. Starks with a last-second shot. Well, the Knicks turning it up in the third. Hearing it from the crowd, Anthony Hardaway building his point totals, 12 points as we head to the fourth. And the Knicks up by 5. We'll be back after these messages and a word from your local station. Earlier, Pat Riley telling us that Anthony Hardaway is the closest he has seen to Irvin Magic Johnson. Well, a couple of gorgeous plays by Hardaway in the third quarter.
And you talk about an exciting player and a guy who just has that gift, and that's why those comparisons are real.
Serving one up to Shaquille O'Neal. Nice lead from Starks. Mason rejected by Rollins. The steal by Starks. Starks for 3. Is that because he's concentrating more? He seems to just pop it up with very little time involved. Hardaway is fouled. Took a bump from Blackman. This is Mason on a back tap handled by Skiles.
Got Shaq.
Lead for Shaquille O'Neal. And a good foul by Herb Williams.
Beautiful job by Shaquille O'Neal to run the floor.
Royal hit inside. Royal with the tip.
Because of those kinds of into the way.
Knicks lead is now 3. Ewing with the fadeaway. For running the floor. Harper all the way. Rebounded by Smith. Charles Smith.
An effort by Charles Smith as Derek Harper and Jeff Turner are involved.
Oh, they're looking to go at each other. Had trouble locating the shot. Skiles. Ball for the charge. Offensive foul. And a timeout is taken with 6:20 remaining in this fourth quarter. A look at the confrontation between Derek Harper and Jeff Turner. And play just continued while this was going on.
A little playful, a little dance, and then a little love tap.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back with more from the Garden.
In this remaining 6 minutes of the fourth period, Knicks over the limit at the penalty.
And Ewing is fouled. Good look from Mason. Just under 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Shaquille O'Neal. Ewing with a strong move. Shaquille. Ewing had it knocked away. Good play. Recovered though by Oakland. Ewing with the shot clock running down. Fired up the air ball. Okay. Trying to set up off the dribble. And Oakley, he puts it out. He's thrown down by O'Neal. Crowd reacting. Looked like he may have accidentally bumped him. Let's see. I'll get another look at that one.
I think Charles Oakley is trying to box out Shaq here, and he gets tied up with his arm. Actually, no, he just kind of jumped in the back. It could have been a loose ball foul on Charles Oakley as he got
11. 3-point range. Orlando 5. 14 led by Skiles. For Shaquille O'Neal, his 4th personal.
Well, Shaq putting that shoulder into Patrick Ewing. And I don't know, the Orlando Magic bench didn't like that call at all.
2 rebounds for Charles Oakley. There's Starks for 3. Yes. Hardaway, that's a forced shot off a double team. No call made, although Hardaway did argue. Here's Ewing. Yes. O'Neal. Awful by O'Neal last year. This has developed into a terrific rivalry. Starks for 3. Yes. Ewing off the fake. Oh, what a move by Patrick Ewing.
Being off right now for the Knicks.
And Shaquille is fouled. Oakley picks it up.
Patrick Ewing just trying to draw a foul here. May have done that, but no whistle, but a tough leaner. as Patrick Ewing can't understand why he's not going to the line.
Facing their third straight loss. And a defeat here would make it 4 of the last 5. Charles Smith handling the ball well. Charles Smith for Patrick Ewing. Oh, what a play by Smith.
Oh, backcourt pressure by the Orlando Magic. Charles Smith dribbling right through it. And nobody home underneath the basket as Patrick Ewing finishes that play off. John Starks started this run at about the 3:46 mark with that three-point shot.
All right, Anthony gets it back. Anthony off the steal. Starks for Ewing. So the New York Knicks have defeated the Orlando Magic, pulling away in the fourth quarter. To do it 95-77, they make it 2 out of 3 this season.
All right, thanks, Mark. Patrick, this game a little bit special. I was in the locker room before the game, and all you guys kept saying, it's on today. Why so special today?
Well, it was a special game. Orlando's a very good team. Plus, everybody was building up the fact of the thing that Shaq said after the game about who's the man. So, it was special. We wanted to come out and show him that he's not the man yet.
You guys have gotten stronger and stronger as the season goes by, playing very confident.
Yeah, we're playing extremely confident. We let the one slip away from us in Atlanta, but we feel that we can go and win the next 3 games that we have and, finish out the first half of the season on high.
All right, congratulations, and I will see you in Minneapolis.
Thanks. I want to tell my family, all my friends, hey.
All right, back to you, Marv.